Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing a new series of videos. This one is going to be focusing on the Advance Wars War Room. For Reboot Camp, they combine Advance Wars 1 and 2. And we're going to play both versions after we go through each campaign. Right now we're going through Advance Wars 1. But I thought I'd go ahead and start this little featured section here, just to show you guys what the War Room's about. You have all these maps here, this long list of maps, and you verse a whole bunch of random enemy COs on a whole bunch of challenging, some not so challenging maps. As you guys can see, I've already played through every single mission. I have not gotten an S on every mission, but I have played them once through or twice with my two favorite COs, Andy and Eagle. So on these missions, you can choose any commanding officer you want and try to get the best score and complete it as fast as possible. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play through the War Room, first through on Advance Wars 1, and then when I finish my Advance Wars 2 series, I will go ahead and do the War Room on Advance Wars 2. However, we're going to do this with a twist, because it wouldn't be fun if I wasn't having a challenge. So I'm going to be using a random commanding officer on each mission. And that random commanding officer is going to be chosen by this wheel. Let me make sure the side is correct here. Okay, so let me find my thing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to spin the wheel and see which commanding officer we got, or get, I should say. Unfortunately, there are two commanding officers here that would be spoilers for the campaign. However, we're going to play them if we get them, and I'll explain who they are. But it looks like we don't get them here, so that's good. So we're going to get Grit, so that's nice. We're going to go ahead and just close, or I want to refresh here because I want to keep my wheel. The wheel doesn't exactly work well. Anyways, there we go. Alright, so with this first mission, Spann Island, we're going to play as Grit. So again, Grit is our indirect specialist. This will be a bit of a challenge. I don't think Grit is a very good commanding officer for this mission, but we're going to use him because that's who we got. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start by building infantry to start. I'm going to change my screen. There we go. Alright. So we're going to just basically, start capturing properties where we can, move this infantry out. We're going to build another infantry here to capture the city, and I think we'll start with a recon to try and interrupt and Olaf's caps early on. She starts with an APC. The enemy AI usually has a funny build order to start, but it's not going to be that threatening. We're going to head start build with artillery. Next turn we'll probably get a tank out because we captured 3 more cities to add to our income. So this is a good way to test your skills against an enemy AI player. You can use the variety of commanding officers as well, so it's really nice. We're going to head attack that infantry and keep them from capturing this city for additional income. Move this infantry out. And with Grit's artilleries, we get a little extra range, but probably won't matter. This recon will probably attack me from one of the 2 roads, and so I'll probably hit it next turn. Let me see how much money I make. I make 9,000, so we'll go ahead and build another infantry here. Here comes that recon. Recons don't really do a lot of damage, so my recon is still in good shape. Move our tank all the way forward. Use the artillery to destroy that recon. Again, I'm not sure what he will do with his infantry, but if he wants to attack my recon with that entire he just built, he probably has to go on the road, so we'll go ahead and leave my recon there. We'll just move all our infantry forward. And I think we're going to build another tank for this turn. We want to make sure we have forward units to protect the artillery. So even though I'm Grit, I don't really want to spam artilleries non-stop. Alright, so he built recon artillery. We're going to use our own artillery to actually hit the entire first. I think would be good. We can use the tank to finish it off if we can kill these infantry. Let's see. Let's use this one. So we didn't quite get that kill. We'll go over here and destroy it that way. Go ahead and start capturing these cities down here, I guess. It's not in range, so we're fine. So this turn, we're going to go ahead and build a couple artilleries, because that's what Grit is good at, and they get the extra range. And so hopefully by the time I get up to his HQ area, our infantry will still be able to block any units that try to attack my artilleries. Alright, so now we have a recon in range. I want to be able to hit that artillery as well. So let's see, I think we'll go ahead and attack the recon here. And then we're going to kill the infantry with 2 infantry units. So we treat you. And use the tank to attack the artillery here. There we go. And we'll slowly move our infantry up as well. And again, we're going to keep building up the tanks here. Yes. So he built mech units, but they're so slow they're not in range to attack me, so that's very good. Alright, so let me see. We're going to try to stay out of range. We can't stay out of range of this mech though. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and attack this one here. And what I want to do is actually try to bait in that mech by capturing this city here. Or these 2 cities here. And he might try to interrupt the captures because that's what AIs like to do. They like to keep you from getting more income. So we're going to try and see if we can bait him in. And I think we'll just let him recover for now. I'll build another tank and artillery because that's kind of what you want to do, is just keep up the pressure with tanks. There we go. So he does attack the 2 infantry instead of attacking my tank, which is nice. The tanks are more useful for finishing off his units. Just keep hammering his units with my infantry here. Go ahead and regroup like this. Attack from the mountains, maybe? My units aren't very strong, so maybe that's not a good idea. We're going to try to stay out of range of this artillery for this turn. Attack this recon up here. We can do it like that, I guess. That should be good. And then right now, nothing can attack my infantry down here. So we'll go ahead and actually move my artillery down here as well. And we'll just keep spamming. Well, we send a recon over this long north road. Might be able to catch up before I finish this mission, but if not, that's okay. Can I withstand the cold? Maybe. Yes, sir. Alright, so hopefully we can defeat him in 2 turns from here. Let's go ahead and hit these units from far. Let's see, I want to hit this mech for sure. I think I might want to use this artillery, or move the artillery up closer. Let's go ahead and start killing these units and move it over here, so we can start attacking the units that come out on the bases. Because of the snow, I can't get into the mountains to attack this recon, which is unfortunate. Because I would really like to attack this recon this turn. So what we're going to do is do this, and then we can attack it here like so. This guy up as well. So it looks like I might not be able to do this in another turn, but that's kind of the thing with random COs, is you might get a CO like Grit who's not exactly perfect for this map. Even someone like Drake would be pretty bad for this one because of the fact that he's good at naval combat and there's no naval units here. Alright, just going to keep hammering these infantry. Let's see. We need to take care of this mech, that's for sure. We also need to take care of this artillery. Let's go ahead and destroy the artillery first. So we use the infantry. Let's see. I'll use a tank and an infantry to attack the one here. We use the artillery and tank to attack his mech. The mechs deal a lot of damage to my tanks, so we want to make sure we kill them when we can. This army should be enough to finish him off next turn, because I will get my snipe attack as well. I don't have it yet. Alright, let's move you back. Alright, there we go.
Don't get me all riled up.
So Grit's like I said, is a bit harder of a code to use, especially on a map like this, where you kind of just want to push your opponent into his corner. It's hard to get your indirect set up to destroy your opponent, so. Definitely want to make sure we damage that artillery before it hurts us. And yeah. Alright, so this next turn should be it. We're going to just build some infantry units here just to help our technique score a little bit. Let's go ahead and attack that mech in the corner. Make sure we hit that APC. And there we go. Alright, so took quite a bit longer than I would have liked it to. So I think we'll lose a little bit of speed.
That was a long
battle. Yeah, so we lost 10 points of speed, but we get 100 in power, 100 technique. That's usually no problem on Spann Island, so not bad. For Grid, I think that was pretty good. I definitely think I could have finished on turn 12 had I maybe changed what units I attacked or where I built units, but it's not too bad, considering, like I said, Grid's not exactly the best CO for that. I used Andy, and I finished in 11 days with 297 points. Eagle took about the same time as Grit, so actually that's pretty good. With this episode, we're actually going to do 2. Or maybe I should just make individual ones, that way you guys can see individual missions. So, I want to go ahead and actually just do individual maps. Then if you guys want to see how I did it, you guys can actually view them on their own. So, hope you guys enjoy this series of videos. We're going to just play through every mission in the war room. And again, we're going to use random COs. So every time I play, I'll let you guys see what commanding officer the wheel gives me, and we'll go from there. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.